How's it going, everybody? C-RadTV back here in our video. Of course, another week of NFL now upon us, which means it's now time for the NFL Week 13 picks. As we have all 32 teams in action this week, nobody in the bye. And if you notice, why are the picks why the pick sheet all of a sudden out to the left instead of center? Well, that's because this week it's the first week we have a playoff elimination and clinching scenario. So when we get to certain games, I will go over the scenarios real quick. And you'll know what scenarios are up for grabs. We have teams that can potentially punch their ticket to playoff land, and other teams that can be sent straight to elimination station this week. So we'll go over all the eliminations when we get there and all the clinch scenarios. But anyway, of course, last week of my picks, I went 8-5 on my picks last week, so I got my records now 118-61. So this should be an interesting week. And of course, this week being Thanksgiving, that means we have 3 Thursday games for Thanksgiving. And we also got a Black Friday game as well. So this will be an interesting week with a lot of football on Thursday and Friday. So anyway, let's jump right into the picks this week. So starting off, we'll begin with our slate of the Thursday Thanksgiving game. So our first Thanksgiving game is a tradition. We have the Chicago Bears, Detroit Lions playing in Detroit, as of course Detroit always hosting on Thanksgiving for the first game of the week. And for this game, there is some stakes on the line in this game, as Detroit, of course, can clinch a playoff spot this week. But for Detroit to clinch, they need a win and losses from San Francisco, Seattle, Arizona, and Tampa Bay. Or they need a win and losses from San Francisco, Seattle, Arizona, Atlanta, and Washington. And a lot of those teams play Sunday. So they would have to wait a while if they're going to have any luck at clinching. So at bare or latest, they could clinch by Sunday night if everything goes right. But anyway, for this game, I got Detroit winning this game. I think Detroit ends their Thanksgiving losing streak Thursday. I think the streak finally ends. And I think Detroit will go and win 10 straight games and continue their run at the top of the NFC. Give me Detroit in this game by 2 points over the Bears in this one. Give me Detroit in this one. And now for our next Thanksgiving game, it's time to prepare for a Thanksgiving Tank Bowl. So yes, our Thanksgiving Tank Bowl, aka Happy Thanksgiving. So for this Tank Bowl game, we have the New York Giants, Dallas Cowboys playing in Dallas. The Giants are just a mess after releasing Daniel Jones. Tommy DeVito ain't him, and Drew Lock ain't much better. So for this game, I should also mention the New York Giants, they can also be eliminated from playoff contention with a loss, or they can be eliminated with wins from Green Bay and Washington. The Giants are just a complete mess right now. I got the Cowboys winning this one. Give me Dallas in this one. Give me Dallas by 4 over the Giants. And I think the Giants lose, and I think the New York Giants will be the first team to be officially mathematically eliminated from playoff contention. The dirt never ends in New Jersey. And now on to the Thursday night game for Thanksgiving, which will be on NBC, not Amazon Prime. As for this one, it'll be the Miami Dolphins, Green Bay Packers playing in Green Bay at Lambeau. No implications really on the line in this game, although Miami could impact one of the implications later on. But I got Green Bay winning this one over the Dolphins. It would be funny if Green Bay lost, but I'm not buying it. Not buying it. I got Green Bay winning at home in this one over the Dolphins. Give me Green Bay by 3 in this one over the Dolphins. Give me Green Bay by 3. And now we turn our attention to the Friday night football game, a Friday night game on Black Friday on Amazon Prime. As for our Black Friday game, we have the Las Vegas Raiders, Kansas City Chiefs playing in Kansas City. The Kansas City Chiefs, they could clinch a playoff spot with a win plus a loss from either Miami or Denver. While the Raiders, they can be eliminated from playoff contention with a loss. And I have the Dolphins losing Thursday night. And Raiders, Chiefs. I got the Chiefs winning this one. Give me Kansas City in this one. And I think the Raiders will be eliminated from playoff contention. And I think the Kansas City Chiefs will be the first team this season to officially punch their ticket to the playoffs with a wins Friday night. So give me Kansas City by 3 in that one. And I think Kansas City clinches their spot in the 2024-2025 NFL playoffs. Only fitting if the reigning Super Bowl champs, the Kansas City Chiefs, can clinch this playoff spot on Black Friday. Be very fitting. Now going into our slate of Sunday games. First one we have the Los Angeles Chargers, Atlanta Falcons playing in Atlanta. Chargers trying to keep pace in the AFC wildcard race, while Atlanta's trying to stay above Tampa Bay in the NFC South. I got the Chargers in this one on the road against the Falcons. I think the Chargers bounce back from that Monday night loss, and I think they get a win on the road in Atlanta. Give me the Chargers by 6 over the Falcons in this one. Give me LA by 6 over Atlanta. In fact, Chargers and Falcons, you could argue that is technically a choke bowl. I did have an intro planned for it, but it fell apart like both teams' hopes and dreams. But anyway, give me the Chargers by 6 over the Falcons. Next game. Jesus Christ, the Steelers getting 3 AFC North Division matchups in a row. Jesus Christ. Well, I guess now they got to start putting all the division matchups in place now for Pittsburgh after they played the first half of the year with no division matchups now, I guess. But Jesus Christ, the schedule makers are very fucking bad with some of these team schedules. But anyway, Pittsburgh Steelers, Cincinnati Bengals playing in Cincinnati. I have a feeling the Steelers and Bengals are going to split the season series. Just the Steelers have had a knack of playing down inferior opponents. Like, Steelers honestly should beat the Bengals, but I have a feeling the Steelers are going to play down to Cincinnati. And I think the Bengals take advantage of it and get the win at home. Give me Cincinnati at home in this one by 5 points over the Steelers. Give me Cincinnati by 5 over Pittsburgh. Next game, Arizona Cardinals, Minnesota Vikings playing in Minnesota. It would be funny as hell if the Vikings lost at home to the Cardinals, but I'm not buying it. I want to go Arizona so bad, but I can't. I already know Minnesota's winning that game. Give me the Vikings by 3 over the Cardinals in that one. Give me Minnesota by 3. And now, it is time to head to Star Foxborough to New England for a Tank Bowl. So this Tank Bowl matchup sees the New England Patriots and the Indianapolis Colts playing in New England. And oh yeah, New England, they can be eliminated from playoff contention with a loss plus a wins from the Chargers and a win from either the Broncos, Texans, or the Dolphins. Yeah, New England has been a complete mess so far. I think Indianapolis is going to bounce back after getting completely shut out by Detroit. But out of the end zone at least, because Colts did get 2 field goals, but they got shut out of the end zone. So yeah, I think the Colts will bounce back from that Detroit game. Although some may say, that Lions on a little flu thing, because teams that have played Detroit one week are 2-5 the following week, but I mean that curse has already been conquered by Tennessee and Houston. Yeah, the funny thing is the teams that have conquered the curse have all been AFC South teams. And I think Indy will make it 3 for 3 for the AFC South. Jacksonville doesn't count because they were on the bye the week after playing Detroit. But yeah, give me the Colts on the road in this one. Give me Indy by 6 over New England in this one. I'll take the Colts by 6 over New England. All right, now our next game, we have the Seattle Seahawks, New York Jets playing at MetLife. Yeah, I got the Seahawks in this one. The Jets are just a complete fucking mess right now. And I think the Jets will end up finishing with a losing record. Yeah, give me the Seahawks in this one. Give me Seattle by 3 on the road against the Jets. The Jets are just a mess right now. Especially now after firing Joe Douglas, as Aaron Rodgers is easily becoming LeBron GM. God damn it. So yeah, give me Seattle on the road in this one. Next game, Tennessee Titans, Washington Commanders playing in Washington. I'm not sure what the hell that acid trip was against the Cowboys last week, but that was something those last 2 minutes. Those last 2 minutes was the craziest acid trip I ever seen down in a football game. But yeah, I think Washington bounces back from that. I got the Commanders beating the Titans in this one. Give me Washington by 2 over LA and over Tennessee in this one. Give me Washington by 2 in this one. All right, now to our next game. We got a division matchup in the AFC South. Houston Texans, Jacksonville Jaguars played in Jacksonville. Shockingly, Jacksonville did not fire Doug Peterson or Trent Baalke during the bye week. Because, oh yeah, this is Jacksonville's first game since the bye, and the first game since they got completely bitch-smacked by Detroit. after Detroit handed them their worst loss in franchise history points-wise. Yeah, Houston on the road, and oh, by the way, Jacksonville can officially be eliminated from playoff contention with the loss plus wins from the Chargers and the Denver Broncos this week. Yeah, I got Houston on the road in this one. Give me the Texans in this one. I think Houston gets it done against Jacksonville. Give me Houston by 3 on the road in Duval against the Jaguars. Give me Houston. Jaguars are just a mess. You know, maybe if they get officially eliminated this week, maybe that'll be enough to fire Doug Peterson and Trent Baalke. Just the Jaguars are a complete fucking mess. All right, now to our next game. We got the Los Angeles Rams, New Orleans Saints playing in New Orleans. Well, the Saints have gotten some momentum back ever since they fired Dennis Allen. But I'm not buying it this week. I got the Rams on the road. I think the Rams bounce back after whatever the hell that was Sunday Night Football against the Eagles. I think the Rams will bounce back. I got the Rams win this one because they're trying to keep pace with the 49ers, with the Cardinals and Seahawks in injury division. So yeah, give me the Rams in this one. Give me the Rams by 1 over the Saints in this one. Give me the Rams in Los Angeles in that one. Next game, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Carolina Panthers playing in Carolina. Carolina's had some pretty positive momentum, especially going toe-to-toe with the Chiefs last week before losing on a heartbreaking last-second field goal. While the Bucs, they're trying to keep pace with the Atlanta Falcons in the NFC South. Yeah, I got Tampa Bay on the road in this one against Carolina. Give me Tampa Bay by 2 over Carolina in this one. Give me the Bucs by 2. Next game. Well, this is the game of the week right here. Honestly, more surprising, this isn't like the Sunday night game. Or it didn't get flexed in the Sunday night game. Because this is a good battle, especially between 2 MVP candidates. Philadelphia Eagles, Baltimore Ravens playing in Baltimore. You had the MVP candidate battle between Saquon Barkley and Lamar Jackson. Yeah, pretty weird to see a running back in the conversation for MVP. That's pretty rare. That almost never happens. But yeah, I know a lot of people will say Philadelphia, but keep in mind, Lamar Jackson is effectively undefeated against NFC competition. I believe Lamar's only lost 1 or 2 games in his career against NFC opponents. So according to a lot of the narratives say that, and the numbers say that the Ravens are going to win this game because Lamar is fucking damn near unbeatable against NFC competition. Just really good. Just imagine this, that the Ravens can actually get over the hump and make the Super Bowl. There's a very strong chance that Lamar will win them in a Super Bowl if they can get him there. But yeah, I got the Ravens winning this one at home against the Eagles. Sadly, somebody has to lose, and I think it'll be the Eagles that lose this game. Give me Baltimore by 4 over the Eagles in this one. Give me the Ravens by 4 over the Eagles. Give me Baltimore in that one. And now we get to our Sunday night game. San Francisco 49ers, Buffalo Bills playing in Buffalo. The main reason it's a Sunday night game was because it was going to be a lot better matchup if the Niners are a lot more healthy. But they're literally being held together by glue and duct tape at this point. And oh, by the way, Buffalo can clinch the AFC East division with a win and a loss from Miami. So yeah, if they get it, so if the Dolphins lose Thursday night, then all the Bills have to do to clinch the AFC East is just win on Sunday Night Football. And yeah, I think the Bills will win this game, and I have the Dolphins losing Thursday, so I got Buffalo winning against San Fran. I just think San Fran's too banged up and will not be and Buffalo will be too much for them to handle. Give me the Bills at home in this one. Give me Buffalo by 2 over San Francisco. Give me the Bills at home in this one. And I think the Bills will punch their ticket to the playoffs and clinch the AFC East division. And be the first team this year to clinch a division. So yeah, give me the Bills in that one to win and clinch the AFC East. And now finally, we get to our Monday night game. Cleveland Browns, Denver Broncos playing in Denver. Well, Cleveland's had a pretty cute come from behind win against the Steelers last Thursday night in the snow. While the Broncos had a pretty dominant win against the Raiders. And of course, Denver also trying to keep pace in the AFC wild card race. And I think Denver does it because Denver has had Cleveland's number for quite a bit in the rivalry. And a lot of the times Denver won, the games haven't really been close. And I don't think this game's going to be close. I think the Broncos are going to possibly run away with this one. Give me the Broncos in this one by 9 points over the Browns. Give me Denver by 9 over Cleveland. So yeah, that wraps it up for NFL Week 13 picks. So in terms of who I have clinching playoff spots, I got Buffalo and Kansas City clinching playoff spots this week. I think Detroit will have to wait another week to possibly clinch a spot. Well, in terms of eliminations, I think the Giants, the Patriots, the Raiders, and I think the Jaguars will all be eliminated this week. I think everybody that's eligible for elimination is going to get eliminated this week. But yeah, anyway, that's all I got to say. Hope everyone's a great day. And we'll find out if anybody goes to Elimination Station, if anybody goes to playoff win. Tune in this week to find out. I'm out.